Looking elsewhere now, Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte says he wants to double down on corruption. During his State of the Nation address, he added corruption was impeding progress on his controversial war on drugs and said nobody would be spared if found guilty.
I have fired or caused the resignation of more than 100 officials and appointees of government without regard to relationship, friendship, and alliance. There is no sacred cow, as the saying goes, in my administration.
Mr. Duterte's address comes a week after the UN declared it would begin a probe into the drug crackdown that has killed thousands. The Philippine leader did not directly address the UN's criticisms.
Instead, he noted that progress had been made in combating drug abuse and praised Filipinos for doing their part. But he pointed out how drug trafficking still exists 3 years into his term and called for the death penalty to be reinstated.
The drugs will not be crossed unless we continue to eliminate corruption that allows the social monster to survive. I respectfully request Congress to reinstate the death penalty for heinous crimes related to drugs as well as plunder.
This is Mr. Duterte's fourth State of the Union address. He has typically used past speeches to cover what his administration has accomplished for the year and to lay out the legislative agenda for the next 12 months.
Buena Bernal joins us live from Manila to tell us more about his address. Buena, Mr. Duterte also touched on China and tensions in the South China Sea. What exactly did he say, though?
President Rodrigo Duterte took the opportunity to clarify his stance on the West Philippine Sea, which is how many Filipinos call the country's claim in the South China Sea. He basically narrated what he perceived as a threat coming from Chinese President Xi Jinping when he had visited China and when he had supposedly told his Chinese counterpart about the Philippines' intentions to drill oil in the territory, by implication within the competing claims of the two countries. Mr. Duterte quoted Mr.
And we apologize for our loss of connection with Buena Bernal there. We will get back to her for more reactions from the State of the Nation address of Rodrigo Duterte, the Philippine president, when we can.